Welcome to Chapter 9, Lesson 9. This is our second lesson on multiplying fractions by whole numbers. You can use models and equations, remember equations is equal sign, to multiply a fraction by a whole number. Let's get into it. Each card on a trivia game has 6 questions. Each question represents 1/6 of the questions on the card. Caleb correctly answered 4 of the questions. What fraction of the questions on the card did he answer correctly? So 4 and 1/6. We're multiplying 4 times 1/6. Okay, so one way is repeated addition. So we have 1/6 and a 1/6 and a 1/6 and now a 1/6. 4 times 1/6. And now together we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6. And another way you can do that is multiplying, right? 4 times, so you put the whole number over 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 6 is 6. So 4, 6. And of course we want to simplify. And if we're going to do simplest form, 1/3 is the same as 2/6. So 4/6 is the same as 2/3. 2/3. And remember how we find simplest form? Divide by 2, divide by 2, 2/3. Okay, so. Or another way is to use models on a number line. So they have 1/6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, and they do. That's times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, 4, 6. And the same way they showed the models, just like we did. 4, 6, and 2/3. All right. Flipping our page over. You can use equations and properties to multiply a fraction by a whole number. Find 5 times 3/10. Okay, so we have 3/10. All right, 3/10. Just going to trace these real quick. I know you don't have these at home, but you do have those fraction circles. Right? So I have 3/10, and I need 5 sets of them. Not just 1/10 times 5. This is 3/10 times 5. So I need 3/10, 3/10, 3/10, 3/10, 3/10, right? Okay, all right, another set. Another set. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more set. This is kind of taking a long time. It's kind of tedious. That means it's just kind of the same thing over and over. And so, just like with addition, we'd rather multiply because it's much faster. So what you need to do is imagine that the whole number is over 1, so 5 over 1. And you do 5 times 3, which is 15. So you're saying, I have 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then 10 stays the same. They're writing it this way, but I would prefer to think of it like, and then you multiply across. So you just put this over 1, you have 15 over 10. 15 over 10. But remember, I told you that this is an improper fraction. Okay, this is improper. So we're going to simplify it. Because the numerator of the product is the same as the product of the whole number, and the numerator of the fraction, the denominator of the product is the same as the denominator. Okay, but how many times can 10 go into 15? One time. With 5 left over. So there'll be 5 tiles left over. So 1 whole and 5/10, and that can be simplified to even 1/2. If you think about it, I need 10 to make a whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So everything here is a part of my whole, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left over. 5/10 left over, which is reduced to 1/2, 1 and 1/2. So this is the better answer because it's a proper fraction or a mixed number. This is improper. Still the same answer, but we just like it looking this way better. Okay, let's draw a moose. We'll draw it up here because there's no space. It's got kind of a long nose, some nostrils, some eyes, and a long rack of antlers. Okay, see you in class.